to the return of the Papa Sam Lively Show. And why are we bringing back the Papa Sam Lively Show? Is because I do not have the time anymore to video edit long radio shows. Back then, it used to take me like 4 to 5 days to edit a radio show, which was at least 20 minutes to 30 minutes long. But last year around this time, I was pumping out radio shows that were like 20 minutes and having them done in 3 days and go to the next one and publish 3 videos a week. But since I'm working part-time at a restaurant and I'm going back to school, I don't have the time anymore. Heck, even back then when I was full-time at the restaurant industry, I didn't have enough time. I used to work 5 days a week and put like 50 to 55 hours a week, and I only had 2 days off, and on those 2 days I wanted to rest. I wanted to rest because mainly it wasn't the physical aspect, it was the mental aspect. It was memorizing menus and dealing with customers that was stressful and made me want to rest and take a break. So right now, with the Papa Sam Lively Show being back, I do have enough time to just compile a video and make it short, get to the point, funny, interesting, and intriguing. So the Papa Sam Lively Show has returned. And let's get our day started. So right now it is 6:07 in the morning. We are getting started. No, we put 2 hours in on video editing today. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, and right now I am working on the 2-year anniversary remastered. The reason why I want to remaster our videos is because I felt like they didn't get the acknowledgement they deserve. Plus, I was not a good video editor because, let's face it, a 15-year-old kid video editing wants to get the stuff over with. But back then in 2018 I took the time and effort to make great videos, like as you know today as Uncle Chris versus Papa Sam, the story of a southern boy, the greatest Papa rants, not that, the greatest rant of all time. Some of the good videos that I have now, like for example the one that has 425 views, which is Papa Sam versus Uncle Chris. So it took me in 2018 to become a great, well, not great, there's a lot of videos that's better than I am, but it took me time to just put the effort and time in to put quality videos out. So yeah, we're remastering the videos because of that reason right there. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and make the logo and everything else for the Papa Sam Lively Show. This is just a photo I'm going to use on the 2-year anniversary, the 3-year anniversary remastered video that's coming out next week. Well, by the time you see this, it'll probably be the 3rd of February. So just be on the lookout on around February 9th on the PSRS when the 3-year anniversary comes out. So right now I'm going to go ahead and make the logo for the Papa Sam Lively Show. And yes, that is a iPad Air that I bought for myself. Okay guys, got the logo and everything designed for the Papa Sam Lively Show. As you can see, my pretty face is on there. And it looks pretty good, looks pretty classy. Goes back to the throwback where back in 2016 where we used to do the show. But the reason why my pretty face is on there is because that, well, who are you going to see most often? Me, obviously. So right now it is 10 o'clock, and later on in the day probably want to see Pops and everything else. Going to see Pops, going to probably see Uncle Chris today. That's probably the day how it's going to go. Take a test at 1 o'clock. And we'll see what happens throughout the remainder of the day. I am so freaking tired though. It's a long time from 4 a.m. I know that. So right now we're at Papa Sam's house and he got him a brand new fishing rod and reel. And what do you think of it, Pops?
This is a nice, it's a Louvre.
Would either of y'all like a piece
Pretty,
of
it's just as pretty as you ever
I
seen.
saw that. I'll get some later.
And it's pretty. My grandson,
What kind of
he
flower?
bought it for me.
Oh, I'll
And he just makes the second or third one he's bought for me.
I'll get some of
Evidently he likes them. And
Try my fish.
and I love these.
appreciate that one.
And he's A1 first class.
Can't eat it all.
And me and him gonna go fishing. And
She asked me today, she said,
we just waiting for the weather to break.
yeah, I can take 4 or 5
He'll be through school then, and and finishing up his school, and
Eat if you don't feel
then
like
he's gonna fish a little bit. He's gonna work part time and fish a little bit, and we'll have a lot of fun.
That's right.
And we hunt Uncle Chris and him keeps that going all the time. So we have fun fishing and
so you don't try to feed a person.
doing other things. We have a radio show that you can tune into. Arthur does his own editing and own everything. That's kind of what he wants to do when he gets through with schooling. He wants to get into that and wants to get into
I got me a pair of glasses, Tim. I got to wear glasses too.
radio and do his radio show. And he's young.
Let me see. I get
He knows what he wants to do.
This is where it's got
He,
a bunch of tanks and stuff. You know, I'm just looking on
Like I say, he's young. He's got his head set on his shoulders right.
my hands on it.
He'll do all right.
State to the northeast.
Well, can't wait for you to catch a fish on that rod and reel. And
I'll guarantee you I'll fish with it when I go.
you got 2 nice rod and reels from this year and last year.
I think this will make
Chuck it out, it's an experiment.
6 #1 rod and reels that he'd be proud to
A
own.
little better and pretty good. We actually got
I hope that's one.
Anything pretty, look at that thing.
big quantities.
And I like it, and I appreciate it, and I love you.
Love you too, Pop.